Good morning and welcome back. Oh, sorry. Didn't realize how fuzzy it was. To Marderay Plays. Well, maybe some coffee will help me get a little voice back. 1 second. All right, maybe there we go. Maybe I can get some voice back. Let's get the screen up. And the story so far. Aliyah and Six have been looking for the roboticist Janiki Renba, sent by Professor Mayari, to uncover the cause of the fall of Iox, which she believes is soon to return. But ancient memories found inside Six led Renba to a different discovery. An ancient observatory, the Vault, which Renba believed could save the nebula from darkness. Why is there a... Oh, that's a quote, save the nebula from darkness. I was like, why is that collective plural or collective possessive? Okay, the roboticist's search began with a telescope-like device from a ship buried deep on a moon near Elbereth, a relic from the Vault, perhaps? Meanwhile, Six, who was Renba's robot before being Aliyah's, has remembered a strange ritual in a stone circle. Can Aliyah's old friend Roy help to uncover the robot's past? Okay, but he doesn't want that to happen, so maybe in a little bit. All right. So, how are you feeling? The same. I don't feel different. If I have lost my soul, how would I know how I used to feel? No one can take your soul. It's yours. What's all that, anyway, out there? That's the nebula. A bit of it, anyway. I think I should get a boat of my own. A pirate should have a boat. Okay, Mr. Sweetie, can you let me see the computer, please, dear? So where would you like me to take you? Elbereth, I suppose? It's home. All right. There are people waiting for you there? No. Yes. Maybe. I don't know. This is my ship. I can take you anywhere in the nebula. I can take you to Iox, where I live. Or Mare. See, that's a farming moon. It's very beautiful. I don't know. I don't know where I want to go. Where do we think we want to take this young man? What do you think? I think I should get a boat of my own. Okay, back to boat of my own. Okay. We started to go for Mercy. Get Mercy or Elbereth? Lucky I found you. I suppose so. Okay, so do we go to Mercy or Elbereth? Elbereth is where he's from. At least it's a culture he knows. Mercy is the farming area. It's beautiful but rural. It has plenty of food. But he wants to be a pirate, and I don't know if that culture would understand him. Let's go to Elbereth. I just hope he doesn't end up as a laborer. Okay, so we're going to head back to Elbereth. Let's try Elbreth. Now I gotta sail from behind a cat. Sailing to Elbreth in Eagle's Path via the Shrouded Sanctuary and Ghost's Wake. Mystery Sweetie, can you move? Please, darling. I can't see anything. Lady, can I have a go? I can't see. I'm flying. Where's my choices? Where's my choices? Give me her. Doesn't look difficult. And if I'm going to be a pirate, I need to learn. Should we let him go do it? Ooh, there's a site up here. There's a site up here. Hold on, let's do this shipwreck. A wreck, I would guess it dates from ancient times. I will investigate. Okay, algebraic glyphs. Oh, I thought maybe we were going to get more of the things that we think are numbers. Sealer. Holy Sealer. Holy Sealer and something. Can't be the word for death at all. That's not death. Death, that's the death bit. This is give bit. Love. Maybe beloved? Try that again later. It doesn't give me an option to pass the control to the boy. How are we doing compared to the map? Alright, we've explored most of this. Alright.
The boy stuck his nose up against the porthole and kept it there, staring out at the rivers.
Alright, let's give the patrol to 6 and let 6 navigate us. Alright. Elberth. This is where the boy belongs. I could ask Roy to help 6 to remember the dais with a hopper. I'm not sure I want to. I don't think it was a good memory for him. That's the gate. Sorry, mystery. I won't go there. It killed me once already. I won't go near it. My friend lives on the other side of the gate. She can take care of you. I can't go through it. It won't let me. It wants to eat me. But we go through together. You can hold my hand. My friend will. No. All right. We'll try something else. Hey, 2610. Thanks for the host. Thank you very much for the host. It's greatly appreciated. Hope you're okay today. So what are we going to do with you then? No, you didn't ask to come back here. He was happy being dead. Oh, don't you say ungrateful swine. Be polite to the kid. Where did you see the word for the gate? Where was it written? He won't tell you, he won't tell anyone. The word is death. You're not dead, so you say. Maybe Timur will have an idea. Better off on my own. You know Timur? Of course I do. Alright, well let's go this way. Down this way. Let's see what Timur makes of you. Alright, let's try this. Aliyah. And this is, why now? Amir, isn't it? It's been what? Nearly a year? I don't know, Kisrith. Timur, what did you do? Me? Nothing. I know the people around here, that's all. He's the one. He's the one who sent me to the gate. What happened to you, boy? Where did you go? You wanted me to slip aboard a ship bound for Iox, but there was a robot. It carried me off again. It took me to the Catkiss Gate, and then it said something to the gate. I don't remember what happened after that, but I died. Alright, you can tell me later. You didn't tell me about the robot, Amir. There were no people on board at all, only robots. How many robots? Peace now. Doesn't matter anymore. I won't send you again. There's a bucket in the other room. There might be some clothes. Go and tidy yourself up. Yes, Kisrith. Good faith to you, lady. I'll miss you, Amir. Maybe I'll steal aboard your ship next time. You, Timur, are going to explain a few things. Watson, stop growling. Watts, stop. What? Stop. I think he's upset because somebody's shuffling somewhere. Okay. Where are you sending these children? Nowhere. I'm not a smuggler. They do little jobs for me. No one notices children on Albert. People ignore them like they were dogs. I look after them. When I worked for you, it was only me. Only working here. I never sent you onto a ship. You were too honest, too stubborn even then. Aaliyah. A lot of people have worked for me. They grow up. Some go rotten, others go their own way. You slipped away when I had a place for you here. What kind of place? Someone has to look after all of this when I'm gone. Someone who deserves it. Someone I can trust. Brains and a heart. I wanted it to be you. I thought I was a cleaner. Not for a single second. Elbereth relies on me, Aaliyah. They call me Kisrith, King of Thieves. Did you know that? But that's not the right name. I should be Ya Ikatenya, he who protects. Protector of what exactly? Of Elbereth. Ya Ikatenya, he who protects. There's never enough food. That's a simple fact. Without me, without my children, hungry people would have set the slums on fire and tried to eat the ashes. I didn't realize. But that's why you should be running all this. No one else could grow up here and not realize what this place was. But you always see hope, even where there is none. All right, I'm having trouble choosing between 1 and 3. Coming back to Elbereth one day and there being a better way. There's no other way, a better way. There has to be. I'll find it. I believe you, see? Hope. The boy will be safe with me. I promise you that. Don't be a stranger. Come on, 6. Not yet. All right, so one of the things I want to find out is how do people live here without giving up in despair? I think some of them do give up in despair. All right. Alright, so we've got Tappy might be able to identify finds, or Roy might be able to help us with some things, so we might want to do that. I also want to take another look at our inscriptions. So I want to look at our solvable inscriptions. Oh. Okay. Let me go all the way back. Let's do this one. Silver sword. Well, that one we got. Blood will flow. That's done. Okay. Got etched in a gravestone. That one's done. The death goddess welcomes you. Okay. Let's try this one. The garden holds you. Okay. Okay. Seen on a faded frieze. And this one we don't have. Knowledge. Knowledge of thing. All of thing all. Hi Neurovac, feel free to lurk. I'm really glad to have you in the stream. Just sit back, relax. I tend to be a really chill streamer. You're very welcome to just hang out and lurk. And happy Tuesday. All right, knowledge of thing all. Now, this would be R was heart. And now we get to a piece that we don't have, I think. Missing piece. Nope, strength. Okay. By the way, I think the reason why the dog is going nuts is that I think that the kids from next door are outside, and that's making him nuts. Heart and strength of empire. Oh, we got words, heart, strength, and empire out of this. Okay, that wasn't all R. Knowledge of something something was heart and strength of empire. Knowledge of each one. To try each one was heart and strength of empire. Different. No. I like each one. Okay. Let's try found etched into a golden stamped coin. Let's try that translation. Keep me safe. Okay. Found written in an old book. All right, here's another one we haven't really done. It's either empire or palace. If it's palace, then there's a space. I want to go empire. Empire. Okay, space. Okay, I don't think there's any more of this symbol in it anywhere. That's certain. That's certain, but this is good. Good. Is this also good? Good. Okay, good, good. Oh, snowblowers are coming. By the way, another foot of snow fell overnight, so forgive me. There's gonna be a lot of kind of background rumble while the snowblowers are coming. Good something, and Emperor. Where with all right, let's try law. No. We're for good. Nope, that's not for. Okay, so do we have this combination of symbols? No. No. Law where for good. And emperor. Something. About right in there. This could be with. Oh, it made a change. It doesn't like with. Okay. Okay, empire. Okay, the two goods. For good. Law, where, and. Okay, what did it get rid of this time? It didn't like something. Oh, it got rid of law. Okay. Empire. Let's put in the two goods. Was it empire or emperor? Empire. For good. Where for good. And okay, so are there any more? So this is there another one? Is there an emperor in here anywhere? No. There's no other palace. No more fours, no certain. So it might be thing. Got rid of thing. Okay. We're gradually eliminating possible combinations in this, so it is actually giving me some idea of what fits in here. There should be 2 goods in here. 2 goods. No certains. 1 4. There's no other that simple. One where, right? Is there any other wheres? No. Are there any other emperors? Okay, what did it eliminate this time? Where and law, empire, palace for certain, and good. What did it eliminate this time? All right, if I make this certain, now, if I make this, I like for good. For good. Where for good. Let's do where for good there. And emperor. So maybe this one, instead of good, is certain. Oh, I don't know. No, it crossed out certain. Okay. Okay, so these are both goods. So is it palace? It's not palace. Okay. Okay. This one's harder than most because there are a lot of duplicates. And I think that's what it wants me to do, is to rule out the duplicates before it'll tell me that I'm close to solving it. I don't think there are any more 4s in there. Is there another where that I've missed? No, I think it is. I think it's emperor. Not emperor, it's empire something. Oh, it eliminated where this time. Confirmed good. Okay, finally. Empire something and emperor something something. This is not where. Ruled. Empire prospered, and emperor ruled it for good. I think that's it. I think empire prospered and emperor ruled it. This is it, not where. It for good. Okay. Solvable inscriptions. Wait, instructions. How about solvable inscriptions? Solved, unsolved. Ooh, we don't have solvables now. Alright. So we've got a bunch of unsolved. Oh, we have a lot of these. We have a lot of these. Okay. We have the Empress something robots. See, they buried or banished. Entering the before place. The purple robe. We somebody pray. And I was going with pilgrims because who prays but pilgrims? Alright. Water bearer statue. God something us. The only word that's certain is place. I think this might be temple. I'd like protect us better. Pray for something. That's love. So this has got to be something different. So I think it's mercy. Oh, this is this horrible one. So this isn't death. This might be, this is the one we now think is beloved. Smiles, but it is maybe it isn't smiles, maybe it's forms. Forms, but it is forms of snake and is not sun. We'll try forms. Found carved above the hearth. Water goddess blesses something. And we aren't sure what this is. We tried. We're not sure whether it's fire or field. It was above the hearth, so we liked fire best. In the coffer, we thought it would be treasures of great value. wooden marker. Be something in death. We thought it would be silent. Partly because it's related to the word for, we think, sing. Like not sing would be silent. Okay, found carved in the swirling scratches, stars of something. And since it's a death place, we didn't think it would be home. So I went for temple. This one's tough. This is carved on a lintel above a window. We think this is silent. This is the no symbol. So I think this is the nothing symbol. Okay. Waters flow something. Maybe fast. Maybe ground. It's on a window. It's on the shutters. In the dry channel, water heals us. I like that one. Small clay figurine, goddess bless plants. Yeah, I like that. Dented copper sextant, stars never deceive. I like that one. The Elberth Gate, enter and pray. Might be work too, but I like enter. Dented sextant, stars never deceive. River chart, palace of soldiers. Deceive, should. I think that's palace of soldiers. On the Iox sundial, may Emperor protect you. That fits. On a golden wind chime, wind sings and gives joy to all. Yeah, I like that. Carved into a twisted tree, dead will deceive you. Below an eagle carving, honesty is never wrong. On a gravestone, every death makes us weaker. Okay, another gravestone, with every death we fade. And a stone marker, something we don't have yet. Music. I will something. I will something. Okay, I will it doesn't like music. So one could be this, ancient can be that, will is that, that's I. I like I will, but we don't have the other words, something, something, something. This circle is not part of ancient or will. There's no more one, there's no more I's. Okay, so we don't have enough to do that one. May this place be warm. I like warm. We speak for those who have no voices. Yeah. Knowledge of each one was the heart and strength of empire. I like that one. Law of empire shines bright as sun. Yeah, this one I'm not sure of. Oh, it's not sure that this is law. The reason why I went with shines is because this looks like rays of light. Alright, given a book bound in leather, this book tells true story. Okay, inside a goddess figurine. Waters that join us will aid us. Fair enough. Etched into stones. Drink of holy water that goddess provides. A copper coin of tiny worth. A finely made golden compass. Whoop. Alright, where's that finely made golden compass? No, I want unsolved. Do we have this many more to do? Alright, I'm not going to keep doing. I'm going to do something else. Okay, let us visit let's talk to the gate. We know the robot Amir was looking forward to the gate. Sit Boyuki Rifar. Catkiss. Nenihuake. First, I want to go. Wait, why can't I go? Why is there a gate here? Mariah and I used to climb over it. Wait, I thought that was the way to Toppy's shop. Okay, so that's changed. Okay. Let's go talk to Toppy. Come on in. Show him an artifact. Give him a fragment of paper. What will you trade me for it? A serpent model car from stone. All right, here we go. Here comes a piece. Okay. We give me gods. There you go, gods. All right, we something our temples with God Swift. Okay. It's not R. Let's go temples with God's Swift. Okay, what's it going to cross out? Temples. Well, let's keep going with God's Swift. With God's Swift. Translation of Swift is wrong. We, with God's ground free above. So do we think I think we prosper with gods above? Maybe the ancients believed God sailed the rivers. Or perhaps people sailed the rivers and the gods live somewhere else above that. Rivers over rivers. Okay. Okay. Trade that. What else do I have to? Shredded cloud chart. The earliest days of the nebula. He doesn't like that. Okay, so he's not happy with what we offered him. Okay. All right, may your steps stay steady, Elia Lasra. Oh no, I'm not ready. I'm not finished yet. So I would like to return to the yard and now we're going to try and go to Arroy's. Good faith, dear. Good faith. Be well. We'll go towards Arroy's yard. not going to talk to the traitor. Okay, let us strike the gong. Aurora, you gonna wake up? Strike again. That's you, Tabi. I don't want it. Aaliyah, what can I do for you? Talk to Aurora. I was given a strange shard of crystal. I thought you might be able to tell me what it is. I'm a technic, not a mystic healer, so I don't know. Rest it on your belly, see if it helps you break wind. I think this kind of crystal was significant in the Empire, more than just decoratively. If you've got my interest, I'll take a look. I'll do it tonight, maybe. Thank you, Aurora. Ask something more. Tell her about the hopper. I wanted to tell you something. Ask your advice about something. Oh no, not again. Just hear me out. Found an ancient hopper. Are you hoping to sell it to me, Aaliyah? Because I don't want it. It was built into the wall. I want to know what it was for. You know what hoppers are for. What's special about this one? 6 remembered something about the hopper. Something from before. 6 has been there before? I think so. Sounds like you have no idea what you're talking about, Aaliyah. Nothing unusual about that except you normally hide it better. So where's this hopper? How do you feel about taking a short flight in the Nightingale? You're serious. I'm terrified. I've never sailed before. You can say no if you want to. Understood. I'm not saying it. Let's do it. Right now, before I change my mind. Oh, okay. Cool. Alright, so we are gonna go together to where that dais was, aboard the Nightingale. Roy looks as thrilled as a child. Aaliyah. Yes? I had no idea. The sky. You haven't seen anything yet. Come up the ladder. There's a dome you can see. Maybe. In a moment. Maybe. Shall we show her how it moves, mistresses? Thank you for this, mistresses. Okay, so we are going to go to the Withering Palace. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to go take her where she wants to go. Sailing to the Withering Palace in the Withering Ways via Ioxian space. Either route ahead leads to our destination. All right. Okay. Really doesn't matter. Is it far? Not too far. Just look out the portal if you don't feel well. I'm gonna see what she says to us, but I want to just get there, so let's six sail. This is the place Kaya mentioned, but why would anyone build a palace out here? We hoppered down outside the ancient gate and hurried inside. Is everywhere you go like this? You have a strange hobby. Tell me you can hop us back 6. I can indeed, Mistress O'Roy. So what is this place you've brought me to? It's horrible. It was called the Withering Place. Palace, sorry. It might have been fine once. The wellspring didn't always blow dust and sand. It's creepily is what it is. Okay, this gate doesn't open. There's a way around. So many books here. Was it a library? I don't think it was a library. Store of knowledge, but hoarded, not preserved. What's up here? Your friend is very eager, mistress. It's just more books, Aaliyah. I know. I went that way myself. Interesting stuff is in the dais outside. This way. So who are all these lot? Emperors? There's one that's got no arms. That's the serpent god. What? Who worships a serpent? They don't have enough eyes either. That's how the ancients saw them. It's in the middle of their heads, Aaliyah. They look weird. They're gods, not people. How many eyes should they have, Arroy? If I built a god, I'd give them lots of eyes. Maybe some magnetic hands. Speaking of eyes. Okay, so where's she going and what's she doing? This is pretty incredible. Maybe hoppers were more common back then. But to cut one open like this. What does it do? No idea. I only just got here. Leah, give me a minute. 6 remembers this place from before it was buried. I think the hopper here did something to the robots here. Seems unlikely. Hopper's like a mirror. Either it reflects or it's shattered and it doesn't. But it can't change what it reflects. Can you make it work? See where it goes. Maybe. Please be careful. I do not believe it to be safe. Yes, I agree. My new robot worries a lot. I'll see what I can figure out, and you can stop watching me. Silence everyone artist at work. You'd better believe it. Let's walk around and see if we see anything while she's doing that. Maybe there was an inscription. Oh, and there's something else lined up. there's a new something here. What's this dot? Passing right through the center of the space. Interesting. Cairn of stones. Must have been placed here deliberately to mark this god in particular. So the beam comes out of here, strikes whatever it strikes, and carries it across to the eye, except the eye doesn't work. What do you mean it doesn't work? The eye has been chiseled. I don't think it could refract anything. Aaliyah, why did you bring me to this horrible place? This is some kind of method of execution. While you're correct, Miss Sister Or, I believe that there is more to it than that. Please look again. 6, could you go stand in the middle of this space? Between the hopper source and the eye, that's right. Roy, what are you doing? I don't want to lose the robot. So this hopper doesn't reflect physical state, but suppose the dynamics still came through intact. The way some people record themselves as messages. Maybe 6 was used to capture someone, and that's what it was remembering. Capture someone. If you've got questions, Aaliyah, ask them, but don't repeat them. It makes you sound thick. So you're going to what? Open 6 up like you did 2, 3? Something like that. See, the good thing about hoppers is they're physical. Every time they're used, they entangle with what's already there. They get a bit scratched. Like the way a ship leaves a wake in the water. So if this thing hasn't been used too much, we might be able to recover a few stray images. And what are you doing now? Just turning it on. And what happens to me, Mistress Roy? Yeah, I'm worried about the robot. I have no idea. Ready? No, I'm not really ready. Roy, you can't just wipe my robot. I don't think that'll happen. But you're not sure. Of course not. I've never done this before. You'll be able to undo whatever it is you're doing. I like this robot, even though he's... What do you think, 6? Do it, mistress. Do it now. Okay.
I don't exactly know what Oroi did, but the effect on the robot was impressive.
You are in charge here. In charge. I was held for so long. You won't imprison me again. You can't. So I see it is still here. Still working. My followers worked for months to uncover the secret of this device. If they could see me now, the glorious results. So this place is a prison. You don't know where you are. That's interesting. Your robot was able to bring you here without even telling you what it knew. Perhaps you could tell me. No. No, Aaliyah Alasra of Elbereth. I really don't think I will. You have a ship? Don't you know? Oh, I see that you do. Interesting. There are layers inside here, layers upon layers. Who are you? You do not even know who I am. Has so much time passed since I ascended. hundreds of years at least. The empire fell. Did you know that? Of course I did. I felled it. You really pick your robots, Aaliyah. I knew this one had some kind of superiority complex. I didn't realize it ran this deep. But tell me of my world. I am not uncaring. Has the darkness swept across the nebula? Is all lost? You told Renba about the darkness, his dig site and his explorations near Miercy. He was obeying you, as will you, as you have done. Tell me about the darkness. The darkness is coming, and only the vault can turn it back, heaven's vault. Is this the vault that Renba's ghost was talking about? The robots who ran the Empire knew, but they did nothing. What could they have done? Nothing. Their ethical cores are statistical. The robots believe the darkness is necessary, even though the darkness will kill us all. That is why their rule had to end. You should be pleased. You will have the honor of escorting an empress back to her throne. Only if she leaves the beam of the Hopris source, she'll disappear. No, she'll stay like this. There is a ship here. Follow me. NK does not wait, Leah. Can you turn her off? She came and stood over here, maybe. But somehow I don't think she's going to. So we're stuck with an empress? Come, or I will depart without you. You heard your empress, Aaliyah. Oh, I liked 6. Nothing down there now. I liked 6. Now we have an empress, a haughty empress for a traveling companion. Don't mind traveling with Roy. Like her pragmatism. You do not want to be left behind. Stand by, Aliyah Nasra. And so we left the surface of the site of the Withering Palace. Okay, that was a twist. That was a definite twist. However, we also found out more. We have confirmed that the people, you should see the air quotes I'm putting out there. All right, Aurora is with me. She wants to go home. That the people inside the robots were emperors and empresses. This is your ship. Did you not clean it? My robot cleaned it. You should be grateful your defective robot is gone. Hoppers are short range only. Yours are, perhaps. Now we sail for Iox. Leah, I want to go home. I don't know how you stand these dead notes. They're not all like that. That's true. I've been to lush garden worlds, although that one was a graveyard. Enough. I want to live my life, not walk over the wreck of someone else's. No wonder you're so cold. If we don't understand the past, we're lost. We make the same mistakes over and over again. My mistakes are mine, and one of them was coming here with you. Just take me home. Yeah, we've got to take her home first. I want to go somewhere busy. All right, so do I get to choose where I go? Yes. And we are definitely going to Elbereth. Interesting. Oh, I definitely want to sail this because look, it's going to take me on a completely different course that goes through an area I haven't been before. So I definitely want to do this. And we are not going to Ajax first to take a empress where she wants to go. Via the Waste and the Silk Pass. So maybe we'll find some more artifacts on the way. Well, you don't have to set down on Elbereth. Place is repulsive. You can go if you want to. It's my home, NK. Her name is NK. Your home is disgusting Elberethian rat. Lovely. What a lovely traveling companion. Difficulty is if we pass control to her, we are very, very lucky, or we would be lucky not to end up on Ajax. So I think we are going to have to do our own sailing for a while. Where are we right now? Now we could dive off to the right in towards the Age of Sail site. I think I'm going to do that. Where's the turn? Yeah, I do want to take the shortcut. Because there's an Age of Sail site in here and I want to see if I can find it. Yeah, I want to see if I can find this. So we're going to merge, and then I wouldn't mind going right. Okay, backspace reset. You missed a turning. Where's the turning we missed? Not through it yet. Are we all the way back through all the rapids again? I enjoy the rapids, other than the fact that it gives me just a touch of vertigo. They're a little bit smoother than a roller coaster type ride. If you wonder what I mean, go take a look at Planet Coaster. Ride the coaster sometime. Alright, we're in the waste. Okay, go right. I wish you could use the, I do wish you could use the,
Oroi had never left the surface of Elbereth before. I could see she was trying to look brave, but she was not letting go of the ropes.
Eye of the Branches continues at this junction. The right is going to take us through a more blank area, so let's go right. So I was hoping that maybe you could use the mouse wheel to zoom out. Nope, it doesn't help. Because sometimes it's really hard to see those arrows coming up ahead of time. So where are we now? Oh, we missed an unexplored ruin, but at least we know where it is. We know it's there. Merger. Oh, and oh, there we go. We have something coming up. Something to explore. A ruin. Ruin from the earliest days of the nebula. You should wait. A rusted iron oil burner just lying out there. The base has been inscribed. Why would I know I had scribes for that kind of thing? Okay. Okay, so I don't have too many pieces on the bottom. This looks like sun. This looks like one things something sun will something and us all. That translation is clearly incorrect. There must be another phrasing. So what is it going to get rid of things? Okay, let's go back to the beginning. I liked us all. To put sun back in. Blue if you're correct with one. Oh, we got one. Okay, one is correct. And convinced of sun. Oh, that's two words, two words. When something sun will something and. One day, sun will return and illuminate us all. One day, the sun will return and illuminate us all. But you're just guessing. We still got a couple more words. Fragment of paper, torn book. Ooh, I hope we get a new place. Okay. And some rapids. Okay. Oh, interesting junction. Looks like we're going to have to go right after the junction. Yeah. And it wants me to go right. I'm not surprised. We should pass right by Mercy. Okay, so from here to Elbereth is pretty much a well-known path. So do we get to Elbereth or does she take us somewhere else? She does take us to Elbereth. However far I sail, these alleyways will always be my home. Her Highness is refusing to come down. I don't blame her. I'm surprised you came back. I have friends here, Roy. You do, Aaliyah. Don't forget that. Thanks for the ride, Aaliyah. Good luck with your new Empress. We'll get used to each other. Alright, so we have things. Good faith to you. Good faith. Alright, now we have things that we need to trade with Tapi. Set Boyaki Refar Kadkas. Yeni Huake. Now we need to go see Tapi and give him whatever that was that we have. Aaliyah, come on in. Show him an artifact. I found a few items you might be interested in. Oh yes. Rusted oil burner. Nice enough. Still, I can most likely shift it onto someone. I've not seen anything quite like that. I might be able to make you an offer now then. What's he gonna bring me? A silver ritual knife. No inscription on the blade. Alright. I'll agree to the trade mostly because it will help me locate a place. So what else? How about the pennant? He doesn't like it. Okay, well, just talk to him for a minute. He says he hasn't met Renba. All right. Thanks, Toppy. Always a pleasure. All right. The other person I want to talk to. The other person I want to talk to is our friend down in the slums. Can I have control? I do not want to offer the knife to the gate because I want to find the location before I get rid of the knife. Aaliyah. Amir. It's good to see you. And you? Will you be here for long? Not for long. Then I'm glad I saw you. This place hasn't changed while I was dead. It's just as unfriendly, except for Timur. He's been kind. He's a good man, I think. But he doesn't like me wasting time. I've got errands to run. Good faith. Oh, and lady. I remembered what the robot said to the gate before it threw me inside. Ifarali. It came back to me in a dream. What does it mean? I have no idea. I didn't know either. But don't say it to the gate or it will kill you. Be seeing you. Ifarali. It's no kind of patois that I know. Aaliyah. Talk to Timur. I saw Amir. He looks well. He's charging about the place. He goes up to the cactus faster than a shout. He likes running errands. Thanks for taking him in. I can use an extra pair of hands around here. He's a nice boy, quiet, doesn't talk much. He was alone for a long time. It's amazing that you found him, you know. You have a gift, Aaliyah, for lost things. That water moon I told you about. Did you ever look into it? I did. I told you really weren't exaggerating. I wasn't. It could be a big thing for us here. Have I done something wrong, Aaliyah? You must have known when you told me. No, you've done nothing wrong. It's out there, and it's empty, and no one else knows it's there. Though I don't know what good it will do you. Maybe we can divert the flow somewhere useful. Maybe our people could move there. Whatever happens, though, it's our secret. And secrets are advantages. Anyway, for your trouble, something we found out there. I guess it was a shattered effigy of the climbing god from the Withering Palace. It looks like something from the Age of Sail. We've seen this god before at the site of the Withering Palace. But I still don't know what he represents. Whoever made this didn't include an inscription on his head. I'd hazard that this comes from the same place as the scrap of sailcloth I found here earlier. Got a lot of leads on the Age of Sail site now. This should make the site easier to find. I'd best be going. See you around, Timur. Don't be a stranger. Okay, so there's no inscription on it, but it might help us. Between those two pieces we just got, we might be able to get another site. Okay, so let's go back to the ship. Okay. So we're going to leave the surface of Elboreth. And let's see what we get. Press any key to continue. Now it is just you and me. Take me to my palace. I don't want to, though. We've got an unexplored ruin, a pre-Empire site, an unknown ancient site. We've got Renenki and somewhere distant. What's this? Evidence of moon lost out in the great darkness. Okay, these things go so fast. Okay, unknown ancient site. So you don't have enough to find that. Pre-Empire site. Moon deep in the rocky. Okay, Sculptor's Canyon. Don't have enough to find that yet. Age of Sail site. I know enough to find this site. Okay, so we could find this one. She's insisting we go to Iox. She's going to be disappointed. Iox is the home of the university. I wonder if Wang. All right, so maybe we could show Wang stuff. All right, we'll go to Iox. Sailing to Iox in Ioxian space. Let the ship choose. And pass control, since this is something we've done many times before. University of Iox. Look at this place. You were here just a few days ago. I was not. This was a palace of comfort and luxury, a palace of respite. Now look at it. Iox is comfortable enough. And you have never experienced true comfort. I will require my other face. Well, let's go visit Wang first. The library. Aaliyah. Show him a text. Let's save those. Save. Okay, we got save. And aid. Oh, yes. Okay. Show him a text. This book tells true story, and we're right on true. Have you looked through the must-why I found? I have, and it's quite a find, I can tell. An early edition, possibly even one of the first. There's a lot of unusual material that's missing from later editions. You've been comparing them line by line. It's wonderful. Show them an artifact. I've made a few finds recently. Oh, yes. Let's do the etched charm. What do you think of this charm? It's an unbroken inscription. I think I recognize a word in there, although I don't know what it means. Okay, so this is a word. So high is correct. Sun rose high or sun shone high? Hold on. High. Nebula place water. Place water. Sea. Before time. Old. Might be an old numerical glyph, but doesn't fit with ancient. The bowl with the mark. Sun before rise. Rose. I've seen something similar. I think it also had script. Now, where's that volume? Oh, he's going to give us something to look at. Love it when he helps us with this stuff. Here it is. It was a splintered crystal amulet. It was found drifting in the wash near Mersey. Alright, that symbol's not in this lineup. Nor is this beginning. Who inside? Unless this is instead of who, is I will. Come here, come on, come on, come on. Will? Sometimes I can't really grab them. Never. I will never something inside. I will never something. I will never. Maybe it's here. I will never leave here. will never leave here? Do you have any more like that? Take the charm to the archives. Take it. Okay. All right, we got a couple more words. He's always very helpful, this one. Okay, this place has nothing to offer. Time to depart. No, not yet. You are going to go see the woman who thinks she is an empress. You don't want to see Mayari? That woman is my primary user, Leah. You're telling me you're afraid of her? Someone had this power to make you destroy yourself simply by asking you to. Would you not be afraid? And take whatever time you want. Tell whatever lies you must. Oh, I'm not going to tell her lies. Aaliyah, talk to Mayari. If you have a moment. Janiki found a huge ship buried in the dust, much bigger than anything we could sail. A gigantic ship, that's what he found. Just the kind we will still build then. Have you ever heard the name Heaven's Vault before? What's that? The robot mentioned it. I've heard the name before. It's a story from the old sea. It's not important. The old sea. The loop says the old sea never existed. It's only a story. I suppose they didn't tell you stories at the orphanage. I would have told you stories if you had been with me. Just tell me. Very well. Once there was an island home to a wild and wonderful people in the middle of the old sea, and it was sinking. It had always been sinking. The rocks that formed its cliffs and shores were crumbling. The fertile soil was clawed away grain by grain by the sea wind, but it happened so slowly that people said it was natural. They believed the island would heal, like a wound, until the night came when the sea crept into their houses and swept their children away. The people blamed themselves. They prostrated themselves before altars. They begged for forgiveness, but the sea did not stop. It took their children, then their fields, then all the lower lands. Soon the island was no more than a hill. Kings climbed on kings. All hope was lost. So they felled their last fruit tree to build a boat. The boat was not large, but it was strong. Strong enough to sail beyond the edges of the world. No one knew how far it would have to go to find a shore. And what happened? The boat set sail. It leapt beyond the horizon. No one had ever sailed so far. No one knew if it would ever land. And the boat's name, they say, was Heaven's Vault. Heaven's Vault is a ship. It's a story for children, Aaliyah, to make them clean their teeth and weed their potatoes. Nothing more. I'm sorry you didn't get to be a child on Elbereth. Your life here would have been better. Okay. Professor. Thank you for this story, Professor. I don't think I'm going to betray 6. That's all right, Aaliyah. It's good to know you're not too old for stories. Be seeing you, Aaliyah. We'll be kind to 6. Maybe we'll find a way to work things out with 6. Enki? Whatever her name is. Aaliyah. You were buried on Iox. Do you remember why? Oh yes. As the fate of all emperors, I was betrayed. I will not be betrayed again. Surely you're done here. Can we go yet? Yep, sure. And so we left the university. Okay, I would like to review our inscriptions, even though it's kind of a painstaking process. I'd like to do it anyway. And then at some point, relatively soon, we're about 2 hours in. It'll be time to take a quick break. All right, so solvable. God save those who follow. Okay. Strength of one emperor was strength of all. Just the word sun. Oh, and it is waters flow above. Good. Yes, we got that. Okay, unsolved inscriptions. Sun rose high. I like sun rose high. I don't know about high old sea. I like before time being old. And nebula place water. Place water would be sea, right? Place of water would be sea. Okay. Like I will never leave here. One day sun will return and illuminate us all. That's fine. Holy pilgrim and she beloved. Yeah, I'm not sure about this, but we'll keep that for now. We prosper with gods above, that's fine for now. Okay, that's the same one. And we've got one that we don't know. Aid us. Okay, it's not aid us. Could be follow, link, or kill. This is high. I think it's rise and road. How about link us together? Lines, eternity, winds, not dark. Maybe winds? Winds link us together? Winds link us together. I like winds link us together. Let's take that. Okay, so we tried that one. Okay. All right. Temples are, come on, go over. Come on, come on, you, come on, over. Temples are. I wonder if this is one of the ones that I've been trying. And so this seems familiar. And death. Yeah, I remember doing every and not liking that. Because I think I did temples are and gods are, right? And I could put the as's in, and it's, but I think that this is a word. This combination is a word. And I don't know what that word is. So I don't think that this is as. Right. So temples are and, every and, death. So not every. Temples are and death. And we've got things. Things doesn't fit in. This is why we couldn't do it before, because we got to this point and it wouldn't give us new choices. So if we get rid of temples and we put in gods, it gets rid of gods. So it likes temples. Temples are something. And death, something. Things isn't in there. Temples is already in there. Death is in there. And the problem is that it won't go further with it. Okay. All is fair in trade. Follow me if you can. Follow me when you can. It's either if or when. Maybe it's when. May path, may thing, may path. I don't know. Okay, sell before you rest. Sell before you rest? It isn't swing or protection. Sell before you buy? You are welcome here. Yeah, like that. Ooh, one we haven't done. May. No, May doesn't fit. Okay, May doesn't fit. All right, then we've got heart or loves. Then we we've got never. Heart something never. Books. This looks like go. This looks like future. No, this is probably may go. May go. Something hard, never. Books may go. I don't like books may go. Man, it's not grabbing it. Okay. Serpent moves from one for itself. Serpent moves by one for upon one, distant one for itself. Okay. Missing one. Let's see how this goes. Done of that. We could do wind rises and something will something. The wind rises and thinks it doesn't like some of the things. Wind rises and doesn't like the things. Won't let me put in any things. There are no more will. There are no more rises and no more wind. So I need another piece before it will let me start translating this. There are no other pieces down here. Into the winch frame. Ooh, okay, let's see if we can get this one. Still don't have this thing. Something up. Something shall yet I was pretty sure is up something shall yet. Okay, note shall. Blank is up. Yet. No more up. All right, not seeing any more to that one, but I like something is up. Rise up, old tune and sing. I like that. Remember, hold this thing taut before you use it. Fair enough. Rise up, old tune and sing. For some reason, this one is up twice. Nebula tells of its paths. All right, I think we are to the point where it's time to move on, and I think it's time for us to start hunting for that other site. The Age of Sail site. So I want to start sailing from Iox out towards this Age of Sail site. All right, let's start sailing. We're going to actively sail towards it. Path turns left. Okay, let's get in the left side. All right, now we're going to have a choice of a left or a right up here. We're going to take the right because it goes down a path we haven't taken before. Why are you still helping me, Enki? Not helping you. You are helping me. I'm not helping you. You are. There's a darkness coming gutter rat. Okay. Okay, we're going to merge and then we're going to take the next left-hand turning. And an empress is not an empress if her empire is lost. Oops, wait a minute, but it says we're going to take the right-hand turning. Okay. Let's take the left. This is where we want to take the left-hand turning. How were you betrayed? All right, so I want to merge and then probably go right. I led a vengeful army through the palace gates. And after we slaughtered them all, my army turned on me. Though they did not dare to kill me. Just they buried me alive. Talking about the fall of Iox. It was my empire to destroy. I brought it down. Okay, well, I don't know if I want to go faster. I want to go left. Yeah, I understand you want to get where we're going. think that's a sparkly thing off there to the right. So there's a place here, a place here, a place here, a place here. There's 4 sites to look at. So if we go around this loop, how are we going to do it? Actually, no, we have to go left. Go left. Left. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, now I gotta go around in circles again. Okay, for some reason it didn't let me do that either. Alright, I'm gonna have to go around. Okay, backspace reset. Okay, it'll let me redo this turning? Okay. Another airless ruin some distance. Alright, let's get this airless ruin. That will not be our age of sail site, but it will be something that she can go down to. Decorative compass on the casing. There's an inscription. Okay. Can we get anything out of it? We keep seeing that symbol at the beginning. Winds move into. All right, winds is confirmed. And move is right. When winds move into light, a device for watching the winds and flows of the rivers. Okay. Can we circle around to the left up here? Can we circle around to the left up here? Yes, left, 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 left. Can we go left? Now you could be mad at me, but I like the looks of this. See this here? I want to kind of go looping around and down and into it. Left again. Around and down and in. Yep. Keep going left. Isn't that it? what we're looking for. Okay, and it's got air, so we're going down. Alright, let's check out this site. What was this place?
This moon was nothing but cold, cruel rock.
Yet it's got air.
It could never have been home to anyone. And yet, someone had been here. And someone was still standing guard.
What's the god with the upraised arm? It's an unforgiving space. Were there any other surfaces at all? None. The moon appears most rugged. There must have been something important about this place. Something that made this thing worth building. Guardian of this place. We've seen this one before, Enki. I think it's the sky god. What are you doing here? I don't see a way up there. Why would you want to climb up there, Elberethian? Can you not see him from where you stand? Well, because sometimes there's inscriptions on them. I'm an archaeologist. There's a god here. I want to find out what it thinks it's doing. Why must humans insist on standing on things to understand them? I wish I could turn. I can't turn. So what does going this way do? Heading off this way. Well, I seem to be going off to the right, but not going anywhere. Whatever this place is, Aaliyah, obviously it's not a city. How about if I go off to the left? Can I go off to the left? Oh, I can bend a little bit that way. No, okay. So maybe we're meant to walk into the distance this direction? Perhaps this path leads around to the statue. Path is leveling off. Water's above. This could be another house or site down in. Yep, it's going to be another sunken site.
The path ended at the edge of an enormous crater, where a mountain had been plucked out like a rotten tooth, and something had been built across the wound.
What are we looking at? I have no idea, Aaliyah. Can you scan it, Enki? Scan it. Scan for what? It is a hole. It is clearly not just a hole. Scan it for everything. Here is something which may or may not be interesting. The tiles lining its surface are a metallic pottery composite. A what composite? Metallic pottery. Heat resistant, reflective, conductive. Where do they even get enough metal for this crater? Don't people sift streams for iron dust? There are richer seams on some older moons, I believe, Aaliyah, but there does appear to be considerable wealth of metal here. Interesting. Oh wait, it looks like that's a way down back over there. Let's go back over here. Except, why don't you wait, Aaliyah Lasra? What is it? I have found something. Gravity. Okay, what's that meant to mean? The gravity within the crater is lower than the gravity outside it. Safe to jump, then. Do not joke, Elberethian rat. This looks like a way down. Catch me if I fall.
The metal ledge halfway down was wide enough for walking. Wide enough for robots too.
Now there's symbols along, and there's something at the center. I can see symbols right below us. See them? Looks like it has handles. A covered well. Okay. There's some big holes to go sliding into. Agreed. There's writing around the rim. Okay. Land here. And be welcome. Land here and be welcome, as in put your spaceship here. This is a landing pad. This section of the slope looks intact. No gaps between here and the lower level. I could slide. Where there's a sizable hole. True. I don't want anything else going wrong. Correct. So, all right. So we're not going to climb down until we check out somewhere else. But we got an inscription and we confirmed 2 more words. Question. How old would you say this site is, Enki? It's before my time anyway. How could the gravity be low? This is dish some kind of machine. It's kind of, I don't know, lens. It's a curved tiled floor. Perhaps the moon's density.
The scale of the place was mind-boggling. It must have been built by giants for giants.
Oh, and we're having trouble breathing. Place is intended for robot workers. There's definitely something inside here. Equipment. It's hard to make out. Those look like blast shutters. This looks like a door. Only it won't open. Isn't even enough gap to get the poker through by the goddess and her imposters. Okay. Can you batter it down, Enki? No, Aaliyah. Could use the button, however. The locking mechanism is internal and magnetic. And I've taken the precaution to melt the contact so it stays open, all right?
A dark, cramped space, stuffed with metal and pipes and wires. It was like I'd turned into an ant and was now crawling around inside the robot.
Something written here. Oh, nice long one. Hey, Spiky. Pretty good. Didn't have time to prep witness for today, so doing this one instead. Order. Something order. Order of mechanicals. How are you today, Spiky? Unless it's not shorter, shows, could be shows of mechanicals. I like order of mechanicals. You're doing fine. That's good to hear. I like order of. Something. Are there any ones? No. Are there any things? No. Yeah, I don't think I've got enough to do this one. Order of mechanicals, not enough. Not enough. Okay, some kind of control panel. Do they have children working here? Yankee, can you operate this? That one controls the temperature of the floor. This one, however, appears more interesting. Can you work it out? I already have. There. I have activated the panel. Someone oversaw this site from here. But oversaw what? Can't have been a good job. It's uncomfortable, cramped. Robots do not care. And the controls do seem set up for robots. Maybe the power's gone. These doors seem stuck. I could get my fingers in them, but they won't budge. The power to that section appears to have failed. Can you divert more power that way? I'm not some kind of plumber. Let's see what's up here. Look at it, it's beautiful. Can you imagine ships coming to rest here, like flies on a flower? These look like those telescope mounts, some kind of tripod. There's something here once, an instrument of some kind. It's the wrong shape for a winch. Look through the fitting. Angled to look at the center of the crater, or else tilted up to the sky. Possible to say for sure. So there's one up on the roof. Something painted. Okay, another inscription. This one is several words. Something. Wind will guide us. Wind will guide us. It's not thing, though. Yeah. It's wind will guide us. Wind will guide us. Ooh, what are we getting rid of? Wind will guide us. Guide is added. Okay, got another word. Dead flow wind. Rivers will guide us. But on the other side, now we've got a ramp. There's another one here. This one's not empty. Oh, hello. A telescope. The ladies in gray on Elbreth had a telescope on the roof. They encouraged us to look at Iox through it and dream. So this place is an observatory. There's no eyepiece. Looks like it comes free. It's been carved with tiny characters in ancient script. It hurts my eyes to try and read them. Let's see what we can read anyway. Okay, maybe this is path. Never be from. Never be something from path. Never be led. Never be led from path. I think that's right. There's some kind of lantern up there. Not a flagpole. No ropes, no fittings for any ropes. It's a signal mast. It's a beacon for sending something somewhere. Iox has a similar one for sending messages. Where does the mast send to, Anki? Just wait. Yes, I believe I can deduce that. But it is hardly accurate enough to pinpoint a target. Is this it? The observatory that Renbo wanted me to find. It's possible Elberesian fool, but there's nothing here. Does this one work? Don't think so. Okay. I hope this isn't Renbo's observatory. If it is, I'm definitely missing something. There's nothing here. Alright. Should we try to go down in the center? I think we should now. We know it was run by robots. It said an observatory, but also a crater is a dock, right? For big ships to land. The lower gravity in the center helps ships to take off from here. We must move on. I want to go down in the center of the crater first. climb down. You coming? I will follow. On my tricks. Here goes. And slidey slip slip. But we made it. A hatch. It's warm. Surely it can't be powered. They may draw power from the rivers, given the curious gravity effect. There was perhaps an upriver here. An upriver for launching ships. And the surface we're on is a dock. Gravity really is low. I feel like a child again. Okay. Pull away the cover. An opening, Alberithian. Look down. How far down do you think it goes, Enki? Could not say. Can you shine a light down there? After a fashion. Crystals. Like one Remba left on Mercy. Sleaze, puny human. Now step away from the column. All right, all right. Your obedience is appreciated. Can I jump in? Let's see where it goes. Do not move. If you attempt to annihilate yourself by entering a vertical drop, I will hop you immediately. And if you are falling, I might only get half of you. I know what I'm doing. It is abundantly clear that you do not step away. So she won't let us jump down there and check out the crystals. I just want a closer look. Went all the trouble to get this thing open. No. I will stay right beside you and I will not change my mind on this matter. Please. Let us return to the upper ring level. All right, fine. Away from temptation. Oh, so she has some loyalty to me. All right, that sounds good. You are awed by me, of course. No, I'm not. I'm not awed by you at all. You're a robot now. You're not an empress anymore. There's nothing more here. Back to the ship, Aliyah Lasra. Yeah, I don't think that there's anything left. Okay, here we go. I'm not ready to go to Heaven's Vault yet. Okay, so we are 2 3/4 hours into the stream and it's time to take a break. So let me do that and then I'll come right back. Need to let the dog go out and go pee. Okay. And I will be right back. All right, a strange find, that crater. Some kind of landing bay for ships. But why land there at all? There's nothing on this moon apart from the bay except the crystals. All right, I want to keep exploring, so let's start sailing. So, we've done Walled City, we've done Emperor's Secret Garden, Renba's Dig Site. We have an unexplored ruin here, an unexplored ruin here, and an unexplored ruin here. There is some kind of pre-Empire site over here, an unknown ancient site here, and Heaven's Vault is somewhere way the heck out there. So how about we try to sail around through these somehow. If we come out, I think we can get around to this one pretty easily. Let's plot a course to that one. Okay. Why didn't it? I said plot a course. Why didn't it do it? I've got a cat trying to steal my little bit of cheese. Why did it take that off from the map when I hit plot a course? It's taking it. Okay, I see what it's doing. Never mind. Okay. So we could explore, or we can go back to someplace else. So we've got a choice of Ajax. And go to Wang. Let's do that. Let's do translations. Okay. I've got not one but two kitties between me and the screen. Region of minor flow. Okay, up and over. I don't want to pass control. I actually want to sail these rivers. I don't believe that's... No, I don't think this is Heaven's Vault at all. But what makes you confirm that? Because that's what I believe too. It was a recording station. Data was collected there to be transmitted somewhere else. I got into it. Steer right here. Out here. Nautilus left momentarily. There was an upriver on the cratered moon. And what was the hatch for? Why was it closed? Fascinating. Closing off a river. What would that even mean? To close off a river. River is water and force line. The force line would remain. But without the water, it could not be sailed. Still, the water would have to go somewhere. I thought I hit the cue. Set us down, Enki. Let's talk to Wang. Put your cape over your head, certainly.